our country's image and reputation. One of the individuals who we picked up recently, about 3 weeks ago, is a Nigerian who defrauded an elderly romance scam artist, and it was flagged as a Ghanaian operation. But when we took the information and did surveillance and identified the individual and arrested the person, turned out it wasn't a Ghanaian, it was a Nigerian who was doing this in Ghana. But what happens is Ghana gets flagged for it. And so it's important that we clean our system. We're not going after people who are doing legitimate work. No. We're going after people who are giving us a bad image. One bad nut will spoil the entire soup, and we'll take that bad nut out. There are several operations underway. We are working on several operations, and we're confident that we did the first 4 that was public. We've done in between that, and now we've done a number of them. And let me just make the point clear. The Cybersecurity Authority is not just going after only requests from the FBI. We've arrested, this year alone, we've arrested over 300 people involved in collaboration with the police CID who've been involved in mobile money fraud. Yeah, so it's not just the FBI. So people think that we're just going after the high-profile ones. Over 300 people. In fact, in one bust alone, we saved 425 people who have been human trafficked here in Ghana. They have been brought in from the rest of Africa by Chinese and Nigerian operators, locked up in a house in Dodowa, and they were being made to do cyber fraud against their will. Right here in this constituency, in Committee 25, we did a bust. We arrested 135 Nigerians. So we are doing operations. This year alone, mobile money fraud, we went after people as far as Anlonga. We busted a big syndicate in Anlonga about 4 months ago. Arrested the leader of the gang and 7 other members of his gang. They've been responsible for several impersonations of ministers and MPs. So it's not just the FBI. We're working. We do our work very quietly but very efficiently. And let me commend the team at the Cybersecurity Authority for the work they're doing, and say a very big thank you to the Police CID Director General, to our friends and sisters, colleagues at the NIB, at NACOC and at Signals Bureau for working closely with us to execute these operations.
You see, when I see this guy talk, it reminds me of something. It reminds me of what Nigeria has in their youth and what they don't have in their youth. When you hear this guy talk, and one of the things you have to understand is that when it comes to academic prowess, this guy, with youth like this, we have such in Nigeria. But what is unique about this guy, which means what does this guy have that you never see with Nigerian youth, irrespective of the fact that they have academic prowess? Integrity, honor, dignity. Let me repeat this. Integrity, honor, dignity. In fact, it's so lacking in Nigerian youths that as a father, you don't expect your child in Nigeria, as a father in Nigeria, you don't expect your child to show dignity, integrity, and honor while a youth. We easily wave it off and have this expectation that these are things that come to you when you're getting older. These are things that come. So when we see young people doing it, they're like, this guy is not living up to his full potential. Why are you wasting your time doing like an elderly person? That is how bad we have become in Nigeria. That is how much we've fallen. But look at this Ghanaian. They talk about power, he's a minister. They talk about being educated, he's very educated. Look at his eloquence. What is it? He looks good. What is it? What is it that you're looking for? Probably from a rich family. But the question is, how therefore is he not taught in integrity for him to say these things? That is the shocking part. Because on the part, we have it in Nigeria. You people saw that that's a very useless House of Assembly member. This is an example of what would have happened if Nigeria handed, administrative responsibilities to the youth. This is exactly what would have happened. When all Nigerians were saying, oh, the problem of Nigeria is that we have elderly men. And I'm the only one saying that our elderly men being in power is the only advantage we have in Nigeria right now. That is the only advantage we have in Nigeria right now. If we ever lose or hand power to Nigerian youths, Nigeria will break into 3. Women will be raped and forced into relationships. A lot of wrong things will happen. Our youths, that is where the devil lives now. The devil is in the mind of a Nigerian youth. I'm telling you the truth. You will never find such a guy like this in Nigeria. I just cited an example. House of Assembly member, very useless and irrational being. What did he do? What does he do with his power? Abuse and subjugate and victimize people. Something Nigerians are known for. That's why they are looking for money. Look at what he did to an Uber driver. Subjugated him, insulted him, or slapping him. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and nothing will happen. Look at your mates. Look at your mates. Look at the way he's addressing nation, society, known for integrity. Look at him. Look at what he's saying. People like this, you will never see Nigeria raise a system that would elevate them. That's why they've told me personally, we know you're good, we can never allow you lead. Because once you lead, we know what you're capable of doing. They've told me this particularly. They told me my place of work. Told me, this guy, no, he's going to make things very difficult. You know where guys now, this guy is not like that. They know. They know that if I ever handle authority, I give Nigeria 1 month. 1 year is too big. If I ever handle authority in my local government, in my place of work, in my this, no, now see, everyone will be happy. Happy guy. But if you have criminality, if you have bad intention, just go south. Just go south. Go south, because it will never work with you. It will never. What will happen to you? Your generation upon generation upon generation will blame you for it. I'll use what I will do to you. Any ear that hears it will tingle. That's how the Bible puts it. Any ear, because I'm a psychopath. I'm a psychopath. I can be a psycho towards evil. I can become a psycho. Although that's when you see my madness. I agree, but my madness is geared towards injustice. That is when you know that these glasses, though it is eye problem, but remove it. Don't look at the gentleman there. When it's usually towards injustice and selfishness. If you're not ready to bring the society's well-being as priority with me, stay away. That is the opportunity. Just stay away. Look at men. This is something. This is not. It's not particularly unique in Ghana, because most of their youths are like this. And a Ghanaian will talk. The Ghanaian will speak, and a Nigerian will think he has the right to speak when a Ghanaian is talking. An elite will speak, and a peasant will talk.